Good morning, Mark Isfeld, and welcome to the 9th Chicken Finger of MITV News. To start off this Chicken Finger of MITV, we'd like to congratulate Dominic Nadeau for achieving cross-country runner provincial status. Good job, bro. We now go to Brandon Toon, doing a segment on crazy mustaches. Go, Brandon.
Movember, a month of testosterone. The name Movember was originally made by a group of men in a pub in 1999. Then, in 2004, in Australia, a group of 30 men decided that they would grow a mean stash for 30 days. As many know, Movember is a charity for prostate cancer, to raise awareness for it in men. Also, there are 5 rules that every man, woman, or anyone participating in Movember must follow. Once you register at Movember.com, you must have a clean, shaven face to begin with. Rule number 2, each Mobro must groom their mustache. Rule number 3, there is to be no joining of the mauve to one's sideburns. That is considered a beard and illegal. Rule number 4, there will be no joining of the handlebars to one's chin. That is considered a goatee, and again, illegal. And rule number 5, each gentleman must conduct himself like a true country gentleman. The winner shall be featured on an episode of MITV and shall also receive a special prize. Men, women, and teachers are all welcome to participate in the Isfeld Movember contest, so take a pic of your mustache and leave it in the MITV drop-off box. See if you are qualified to be the Isfeld Mustache Master. Now that you know the rules, let's see who is leaving who in the dust. So, Mr. Pendak, how does it feel to be in the lead of the Isfeld Movember contest so far?
Well, really, I wasn't planning on doing Movember this year. Argument with my wife about facial hair.
Oh, okay.
And mustaches in general.
It's a pretty interesting topic.
It is. It's a very interesting topic, and it was a very hotly debated topic.
So let me ask you one more question. How do you feel about the rules that say you cannot join your mustache to your sideburns during the month of Movember?
I did not know about this rule, and come to think about it, I may have been breaking these rules purposely.
Now, regardless of Movember rules, I am noticing a lack of beards in our school compared to many years ago. Let's take a look into this. If you look a couple years ago, beards were a sensation and a work of art. It was something that you raised as your own. But now it seems they are a dying race and may soon become extinct. This is really alarming. I would hate to lose another proud race like the dodos. Perhaps there is a connection between the lack of beards at our school and the Little Caesars pizza served at lunch. There may be some sort of hormonal change involved, but this is for another time. So if you're one of the true artists who can still grow a beard in the Isfeld school, do not hesitate. If you can really, truly grow a true work of art and a mound of gold on your chin, do not hesitate. Act now.
Thank you, Brandon. Well, in further news, poinsettia sales are taking place for the first time in Isfeld history. This is truly a monumental occasion for Isfeld. You're joking. That is... no. Okay, it turns out that we've had poinsettia sales for the last 5 years, and no one seemed to care about them. Start caring, Isfeld. Start caring. We now go to Gemma Galetsky doing the weather report for the first time in 3 weeks. Gemma.
Hey nerds, Gemma Galetsky here. It's been a while. So I'm just assuming that none of you have been looking outside, checking out the weather. So just let me get you up to date with the recent weather happenings. I'm still here. So, the sun doesn't really want to hang out right now. That's cool, I guess. I mean, you gotta give it space. Gotta give it, breathing room. So, I mean, it'll come back soon. And here's another thing that I heard that concerns the weather. I heard that Prime Minister Stephen Harper is stopping all production on rain crystals in Canada without first consulting the people. Because he does that, I guess. Now, if you know how rain works, this is kind of a big deal. So, how rain works is the government sends planes up into the atmosphere with bags full of rain crystals, and they shake them onto the clouds, and it creates a small nuclear explosion inside the clouds, which makes it rain. Science. Well, I've got just one thing to say about this, Mr. Harper. Without rain, what will the clouds do? They are not our slaves. They do not abide to our every wish, want, and desire. When they have nothing to do, sir, they get bored. These clouds up in the sky, somebody has to do something about this. With no rain, with no clouds, they're just gonna leave. What are we gonna do? I don't know. So this has been the Weather Report. This is Gemma Galetsky. I said my name right.
A recent poll has shown that pie has been voted the #1 dessert of all time. This poll consisted mainly of me voting over 1,000 times, but that is beside the point. No takebacks. We now go to Milo Bowman, talking about the Grad fashion show that happened on Monday. Take it away, Milo.
Good morning, Marcus Feld. So last Monday was our Grad fashion show, our first big event of the year, and hundreds of students participated either by modeling, emceeing, handing out programs, doing the concession, or helping build the set, or doing makeup. Pretty much everything. So it's great to see such a student involvement in that, and also we raised $4,000 despite having our expenses in one night. So that's pretty awesome. MITV was an important part of the event, with Rebecca and Brandon and I emceeing, and Gemma and Madison being hot and filming a DVD that is available through the office as of now. I don't know if we realize how lucky we are to be able to participate in such events. And we have Brenda Hunt, Miss Akerley, and Mr. Aylward to thank for this, who all played a huge role in sacrificing their time and effort into making this great event. Someone told me they knew somebody who was in the very first Isfeld fashion show, and they came to see this past one, and they were very impressed at all the progress we've made and how it's become such an incredible event. That's pretty cool. This is just the first of many events to come throughout the year, and make sure you get involved and attend these things because YOLO, and because it's an important part of who we are at Isfeld. Back to you, Thomas.
Thank you, Milo. Well, it's time for me to say something to wrap things up. Something to wrap things up. Stay frosty, Marcus Feld.